Welcome back to Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Vinny.
I'm Dylan.
And I don't know if you guys have been reading the headlines this week, but there was an interesting kind of little story that played out, and CNBC really ran with it. It was hilarious. They ran 5 stories about this whole thing. It actually was discovered by David Einhorn, who's kind of a prolific value investor, but he called out in one of his shareholder letters. He was talking about the kind of froth in the market, and an example of that he pointed to was this infamous New Jersey Deli that has a market capitalization of over $100 million.
$100 million deli. Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I mean,
good.
Yeah, I looked at their menu. We're going to talk about that in a second. There's some value there. I'm not quite sure if it's the numbers make too much sense, but I think it's a little interesting. So this is the outside of the building. This is from CNBC, their lovely article. Yeah, it looks like a nice place.
That's $100 million deli.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So the deli is located in New Jersey. The corporation's incorporated in Nevada. I think it was 2014. The only thing that the corporation owns is this deli. Interestingly enough, one of the early lawyers in filing of the incorporation paperwork is currently incarcerated for building shell corporations.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah, it's very entertaining. Yeah. Anyways, so I picked this little graph here from Yahoo Finance. This is what happened to their stock after the news broke out.
After the news broke out?
Yeah, the fact that there was only $35,000 in sales out of this $100 million valuation company.
I'm surprised it's still at $13.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it still has a market cap of more than $101 million.
Oh,
I love it! It's absolutely hilarious.
Oh
so this is one of the headlines this week. So, like I said, one of the lawyers that was involved in the early setting up of this corporation, is currently incarcerated. CNBC tried to contact them for a quote about this, and they were not able to reach them.
But what's the ticker symbol?
It was Hometown International, HWYIN. I'm sorry, IN HWIN. The CEO of this corporation is the local high school principal and wrestling coach. There was actually some very nice things to say about his wrestling coaching abilities. I'm not quite sure if that merits the $100 million valuation, but pretty entertaining nonetheless. This is the gentleman right here, CEO of the Hometown Deli Corporation. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
His position is we're going to talk about it in a second here. Worth approximately $20 million. But I mean, if you read this top quote here from the CNBC article as well, he is quite a prolific wrestling coach. I mean, 25 state championships and over 550 wins. I mean, that's pretty impressive, Dylan. What do you think of that?
Just so you know, it can't even be found on FinViz.
That's
just like it's not even a thing.
Yeah, there are some days where no shares of this company transacted. It is traded over the counter. But yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, 20. You said 25 championships.
I mean, 25 state championships. And
so $4 million a championship
wins. That's impressive, don't you think?
$4 million a championship.
Well, for the company, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's
pretty good.
Like I said, about $20 million for himself. Value here, of course, because of all this publicity. The people have been going all over their Google reviews.
Oh man, the Andrew Cantor comments, fantastic.
Yeah, it's like that certainly justifies it. I agree. But actually, if you dig into their older reviews, they're actually pretty good. They sound like they make some good sandwiches. I got a little picture here. I mean, would you not eat that sandwich, Dylan?
For $45,000 a sandwich?
I mean, it actually looks like it's far more reasonable if you look at their menu.
I just put 20 grand on Fubu, so I mean, might as well.
I mean, this sandwich is guaranteed to satisfy your hunger better than Fubu.
I hope not, but sure.
I mean, this is how you know you're dealing with a quality operation here. When this is the menu that they post is a little picture of the paper menu taken on the countertop.
How is this legal, man? What happened?
Yeah, I mean, the fallout from this is going to be entertaining. It's probably going to take a few
Oh,
months, but now that it's
gosh.
gotten this level of publicity, there's no way that there isn't going to be a pretty dramatic fallout from this entire thing.
Oh my
I thought
God.
it was pretty entertaining. And that does look like a legitimately good Italian sandwich to me, you know? But yeah, I mean, just wanted to tell you guys this funny little quirk about the market and, how you really have to do your due diligence when you buy a stock to figure out what you're buying. Otherwise, you'd be paying, $35,000 for a sandwich and have no idea.
Yeah, this is going to be really good for people who buy OTC stocks.
Yeah.
I've had someone not gonna. It was my mom. She thought penny stocks were just like only pennies and not So, oh gosh, this is a great example. I'm going to use this for a long time.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. Let us know if you would eat that sandwich down below in the comments section.
Yeah, 45,000.
Thanks for tuning in.